Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Fact. I hear you. How are you today?
I had a day. I was done with today since 9 a.m.
No way, what happened?
Just like everything at work, like everything, all the issues happened today.
Are you working like in the office?
I work from home today, so yeah, but I didn't really get up from the chair until, yeah, not even now. I was still doing a bit of work waiting for the call, so
Oh no, oh my God. So what kind of like what kind of like struggles do you have in your job?
I don't know, candidates. I had a girl today. She accepted an offer last week and then she was successful for another role, which was
Okay.
mine. And she told the hiring manager that she didn't tell the hiring manager, she just signed another offer. So she was just trying to get a second one, which we cannot do. So it was like a whole mess. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know, like this sort of things, right? Like everyone coming that everything is urgent. So yeah.
Oh my God. Hopefully you will have nice evening today.
Yeah, hopefully. I think after this I will try to just like um
Just take a
call it
deep
a
breath.
day and
That's
yeah.
always what is helping me. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
take a deep
yeah.
breath and it's gonna be okay.
But
Now
yeah.
it's the weekend. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Yes, actually, I will be in Brno for the weekend, which will be a first. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm excited about that. Let's see how it goes.
amazing. Honestly, if you feel like you have loads of going on in your work, we can definitely schedule the strategy call on
Mhm.
Monday, whatever suits you.
Okay. I don't know. Let's try tomorrow. Fridays should be a bit more quiet. So, yeah, at least in terms of calls, I don't have that many tomorrow. So, yeah, it was until today when everything was just like back to back. So,
I feel like it's always like Thursday is the worst. I don't know. It's kind of like before the weekend, but it's like
mm,
not in the middle. Because yeah, for
yeah.
me, like Thursdays are crazy as well. Today it was
Mm,
actually okay, but usually Thursdays are my clients check-in, so I need to deal with a lot
hmm.
of things, like with a lot of good things, but bad things, like what is happening. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thursdays are crazy, but yeah. Anyway, ladies, Yaroslava, Daniela, how are you doing today? Tell me your mood.
Right. I get like sick a bit, like I lost my voice.
No way, what happened to
But
you?
I know maybe something cold. I drink something cold. So
Oh no. How did that happen in those last 4 days?
I don't know, no idea.
Did you go out?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I feel like it's the changes in the weather. Like right
Yeah,
now.
that's true. Like it's like was like
Yeah.
tricky.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Bugs
now I
everywhere
feel like
tricky.
the immune system will need a little bit of boost, actually. Otherwise, we all gonna get sick. Yeah. Daniela, you feel great. Helen, how are you doing? Message me or you can tell me. That's good that you are great. I love the positivity in here.
At
Amazing.
least some of us.
Yeah. Well, my days are always beautiful. Beautiful days. Perfect. Helen, tell me, how are you doing before we're gonna jump in? Because today we are talking about the number one thing. Drop a fire emoji if you are actually excited about this topic. I'm gonna share my screen as always. I'm recording. Perfect. Okay. So today we will be going over the one number thing that is actually sabotaging your results, okay? But first of all, massive respect to all of you. Honestly, most people can't even commit to 4 days in a row or at least like to 2 days in a row, and you made it to all 4 days. So very well done to you, ladies. Honestly, I want to see some fire emojis in the chat just for you because you showed up. You are here. You are learning something new. You want to change, okay? So I want to see some fire just for you. Okay, applause to you because I'm super proud of you. You made it through the whole 4 days. You made the workouts, you made the tracking the foods, and now you are here. So this is kind of like the end of the challenge, and I'm super excited to actually chat to you about this one thing that might actually hold you back. Okay. So just a quick recap. Ooh, yeah, okay. So today, on Monday, we covered the three mistakes that's probably slowing you down. So if you haven't watched it, definitely go back. You will still have access until Friday, 12 p.m. before I'm gonna deactivate your profile in my app and also on Facebook. So you still have about like 12 hours basically from now on ish. Yeah, kind of. So yeah, number one, the three mistakes that slowing you down. Then we talked about the cardio, what's kind of like keeping you skinny fat and what to do instead. And then day three, we talked about the badass flexible dieting plan and how to actually eat the foods that you like. Okay. So basically, today is the most important piece because we will be talking about the one number thing that is actually sabotaging your results. And it's not the carbs, it's not the sugar, okay? It's not even your metabolism, it's not maybe the workouts, whatever. Can you guess what it is? I want to see it in the chat. Drop it down in the chat. All of you ladies, I want to see what it could be. Lack of plan. Okay, anyone else? No one? Okay. Almost, Diana. It's inconsistency, okay? Or actually consistency. Because yes, if you don't have a clear plan, you don't have the accountability, and that's kind of like what is keeping you stuck for years, okay? Because you were probably trying to follow some influencer workouts that you found on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. You haven't probably stick to it. That's why you are on this call. Then you were probably eating 1,200 calories, or you were kind of like eating healthy, and maybe like Yaroslava's friend, she was trying to do fasting, she was doing maybe random diets and so on. Again, this is not something that you will actually stick to. So that's why you are here on this call, right? Because you are like, I don't know what to eat. I don't know if I'm eating enough. If like I want to eat ice cream and lose the weight, I don't want to restrict myself. So again, we don't want to stay in a diet just because it's not actually sustainable. So you will not stay consistent with that. The same, like you will not be able to stay consistent with doing 6 workouts a week because honestly, who has time for 6 workouts a week? Honestly, I don't have it, for example. So if you have, well done. But if you don't, then yeah, probably it's not really sustainable. You will not stick with 6 workouts at all. And then you probably do like 6 workouts, then you burn out, then you do none at all because your motivation drops. And then it's kind of like this cycle. Or maybe you are starting every single Monday or after your holidays because you are kind of like binging over the weekend, and then you are like, okay, I am not consistent over the weekends. That's why I'm gonna start on Monday, whatever, like I've been at this weight for the past couple of years. I'm just gonna binge this weekend. That's fine. Okay. Or you are just waiting for the perfect time, perfect moment, like, okay, I'm gonna wait until the 1st of October. I'm gonna wait until the 1st of November or 1st of January because that's when I will have a perfect time. Honestly, there is never a perfect time to start working on your fitness, on your goals, especially if you are not feeling good in your body right now. This is the perfect time, actually, because if you don't want to stay the same, you will have to start somehow on some day, right? And it has to be the last day when you were like, okay, this is it, and I'm changing my life. And then you are probably hoping to be more motivated, and you are kind of like hoping that you will be motivated the next day or the next Monday or on the 1st of October or 1st of January because that's when the new month is starting. And then you hope that you're gonna be more motivated. Does it sound like maybe that was happening in your loop that you are not seeing the results? Because I want to know, like, from all of you, how many times have you started on Monday this year? So, as an example, there are 52 Mondays in one year. So we are halfway through, almost more. So let's say 40 Mondays. We've done 40 Mondays already. So how many times have you probably started every single Monday in this year already? And then I also want to know, I want you to think of your New Year resolutions in January. Maybe you wanted to lose a little bit of weight, maybe you wanted to be more active. Like, have you achieved your New Year resolutions when it comes down to your health and fitness? Just type yes or no. Already makes me feel like I will pause. Exactly, Diana. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's just the inconsistency. Okay, so definitely, ladies, this is something that we will be talking about. And the real problem is not actually knowing that you should be doing the cardio or something. It's basically the real problem is you know what to do, right? You know what to do. The chat GPT told you to eat 1,600 calories, or the YouTube told you to do more cardio, or the internet told you to eat less or less carbs to cut the sugar. You know what to do, right? I'm sure that you've said it so many times, like, I know what to do, I just can't stick to it. Just type yes if that kind of resonates with you. Because it's not your age, it's not your periods, it's not your carbs that are, keeping you stuck in this loop. It is basically you know what to do, but you're not consistent with that. Okay? Because you probably cannot stick with the plan for longer than a week, which means it's probably not sustainable, or probably it is not built for your life. It is not built for your body. That's why you can't see your results, because it's probably just a random thing that you just found online, but it's not for you, for your body type, for your goals, for your equipment, for your life, for your job. It's just random. Okay. Um, so yeah, how many times have you said, like, I know what to do, I just can't stick to it? Or just the sentence, I know what to do. Because I've been there. I've said it so many times as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I totally get it, girls, because I've been there too and infinite times. Okay, we don't want that, okay? We don't want to do the infinite times anymore. Perfect. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna be talking to you about the three reasons why having a plan and accountability actually matter. So now you know that you should be working out and how you should be working out. Now you know exactly that you can eat foods that you love and you don't need to restrict yourself like crazy. But now you have those two informations, but how are you gonna apply it? Like, are you having a plan? Do you have anyone to check on you? Do you have accountability? So, for example, having a plan, like really structured plan for you, for your body, it actually removes any frustrations. It can save you so much time and energy as well. So you don't waste time. So first of all, you are just wasting time basically on Googling random workouts or scrolling 1 hour to save some next workout, right? Or you are just Googling some random recipes that will help you to lose weight. Or you are just constantly thinking about what should I eat? Do I eat enough? Why I'm not seeing the results? So basically, you put a lot of energy into your brain that you can actually invest into something else, maybe into your family, into your kids, maybe into your education, into your work, into your relationship. How can you make your partner more happier instead of like, am I gonna eat enough? Am I gonna eat this? I don't know if I should be eating this and da da da. Da. So basically, you are just wasting your energy on things that actually don't work because you've been in this loop for so long. And that's why having a plan is really important. Okay. So I want you to think about fixing a car, right? Everyone has a car probably, or you know how to drive a car maybe and stuff like that, right? So I want you to imagine you have a car. It's really expensive. So your car is your body. And then you have a flat tire suddenly, which means you are in this loop that you cannot lose weight and you need to fix the tire. You need to fix your body to feel confident, to feel amazing in your body, right? But what you will do, you are having a flat tire and are you gonna Google how to fix the flat tire so I can save maybe 50 bucks? Or am I going to give it to the mechanic because he knows exactly what to do? It will save me time, it will save me money, and I know that the car will be safe rather than if I'm gonna Google and try to fix it on my own. If you do that, girls, I would respect you because I have no fucking clue how to change the tire, okay? But I want you to think about this as well. Like your body is the most important asset in this world. You matter the most because without your body, you will not be able to even put the car to the mechanic. You will not be able to do anything. You will not be able to cook. You will not be able to do anything. And if you are stuck for a really long time, then I want you to treat it as your car. Like you need to fuel your body. You need to, go to the mechanic and be like, hey, what's going on with my car? So does it kind of resonate? Do you think like this example is helpful? Because I want you to definitely think about your body like in different way than just like, okay, it's my body and I can move, whatever. Then another reason actually why you cannot stick to the plan and why actually plan is really important is because it will keep you accountable, right? So motivation is external factor and you will not be always motivated. I know that because I've been on my journey for the past 10 years. I've been a coach for 5 years. I've been working with over 300 women. And honestly, motivation is not there. It's not what will keep you going. I am not motivated to wake up at 7 and do the work, and I am not motivated to squat 80 kilos. I am not motivated to do my Stairmaster, and I know I'm gonna be sweating like hell. I am not motivated. Okay. What is kind of keeping me in shape is that I have a plan and I know what I'm doing. I have an accountability coach as well that's checking on me. Even though I am a coach, I have a still coach. And then also I rely on the plan. So I am not motivated, but I'm dedicated, which is the different thing, okay? Because motivation comes and goes. It really depends on the weather. So I want to know from you, ladies, what kind of keeps you motivating or motivated? Or what is not helping you to stay motivated? So what is kind of like your motivation, fire, and then what is not motivation? Seeing small wins helps. Yeah, definitely. But to know what you are going for, you need to have some plan, right? So that's perfect. Small wins definitely helps. And imagine the big wins. That's a fire. So what is not motivating you at all? It could be even like weather. It could be anything. Could be like external factor. What is not motivating you to move your body, to see the changes and stuff like that. For me, it is, for example, when it's raining. Okay, I'm not motivated to work out when it's raining. I want to just watch the movies and I want to drink my hot chocolate. Probably you might agree with me, but like winter, like Helen said, winter sucks. I am not motivated over the winter. And yet, I still show up as the best version in January. And I usually have the best physique in January just because it's not good weather, so I can spend it in the gym. And I have a plan and I know exactly what to do every single week to progress. And then I can actually celebrate those small wins. And then in January, when the New Year's resolutions comes in, I'm like, okay, I actually achieved it before January. Like, what next? So yeah, well, it's not external, but my periods. Yeah, honestly, periods are what will not motivate you at all because you feel tired and you just want to crave, you just want to eat, you just want to sleep. And again, this is something that you need to overcome if you actually want to change your life, if you want to change your body, if you want to feel different, if you actually want to get better period, that's really important as well. And your period comes with how you fuel your body. Are you fueling your hormones? Because the period comes with your hormones, right? So you need to fuel your body, you need to fuel your hormones properly so you have a good period so you can actually stick to the plan and you don't rely on if you have a period. Or if you have a period, then you can just change and adjust the plan to still see amazing results, and you will not start every single month after your period. Yeah. And that's something that what really helped me, for example, in the beginning, is someone was checking on me. So you don't give up so easily. I know your friends might tell you, I'm gonna keep checking on you, but they don't care. Okay? They don't care. Your family don't care. It's just you versus you. And again, I'm just saying this from my own experience because, yeah, I love my friends, I love my family, but they don't share the same goals as you. I have different goals than them, for example, or your friend might want to lose weight, but your goals should be stronger than their friends, okay? So yes, someone will be checking on you, but you need to find actually someone like a who is on the same page as you or who will push you a little bit harder as well. It's the same, again, I want you to kind of imagine your job, right? Probably everyone's working over here or you have some office job or something. And when you are in your job, you just don't come to your office and be like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna wing some emails. I'm gonna just do some calls, whatever. I don't know. And then at 4 p.m., I'm gonna go home. It's not working like that, right? You have a manager, you have a plan, you know exactly what you need to be doing. You know how many, I don't know, how many reports you need to send. You know the deadlines for the reports. You know exactly how many clients you need to have. You have, I don't know, you have specific tasks at your job, and then you know that you need to get them done, right? Because the people will be checking on you. You will get the report back, you will have a feedback back, and then you'll be like, okay, I can improve here, I can improve there. Okay, if I'm gonna, do this, it will be faster. So basically, again, you don't wing it at your job, right? So why are you winging it with your health? Why are you winging it with your fitness, with your body? Because we have only one body. And then the number three reason is it's not about perfection because we all trying to be super perfect. And I've been there as well at the beginning of my journey. Like maybe put a hell yes or a no if you've ever tried to be like perfect with the diet, perfect with cutting out the sugar every single day, perfect with not saying no to alcohol, whatever. And then when you are not perfect, you feel like you failed already, right? It's very common because we are like, okay, today is Monday. I'm gonna start eating healthy, and then I'm gonna follow this diet, and then I'm gonna do some fasting. I will say no to the alcohol. I will say no to the donuts. And then boom, weekend comes in. Your perfectionism is gone. It's outside of the window, and then you are starting again on Monday, and the same. Doesn't sound like you, maybe, because that happened to me and so many of my clients too. Yeah, right? Yeah, I know, girls. I know. Because that's how it is. That's why you are stuck in a loop. I've been there so many times and it fucking sucks. It sucks. Because yeah, we are always trying to be perfect. As women, we want to be perfect. But in the fitness journey, especially in my plan, it's not about perfection. It's more about consistency and it's more about data. Okay? Do you have actually new habits? Are you progressively overloading in your workouts? Are you tracking your food even on the weekends? Do you have enough support? It's the same like with the budget. So another example, because I want you to kind of like get into why having a plan really matters. So basically you have a budget, right? What will happen if I'm gonna give you 100 bucks? You will calculate exactly how to spend it, or you will know exactly when your bills are due, how much you need to pay for your rent. You know how much to pay for the food. You don't just throw the money around with no plan. Or if yes, it might be on the Zara sales or some like Black Friday sales. Okay, I don't judge because I'm doing the same. But on a daily basis, you don't just like throw the money like, "Ooh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this." Normally, you budget everything. You make sure that your bills are paid. And you're not perfect, right? Like once a while, you're gonna have this wine, you're gonna have this cocktail, you're gonna have this coffee, you're gonna have this brunch, which was a little bit more expensive, but you are consistent with making sure that your bills are paid. And that's why you are stable with your budget. That's why you know exactly what to do with your finances. And fitness is the same. You don't need 365 perfect days. You just need the consistent effort. Okay. But again, without the structure, without the plan, it's like throwing the money off the table. Yeah, because you end up being broke, which is happening now. Like you end up being in this cycle of trying everything on your own. You know exactly what to do. So it's kind of like throwing the money and kind of being stuck. Okay. So it's not about being perfect, it's more about consistency. And did any of those examples kind of like make you laugh or be like, yeah, okay, I see this, like the car, the job, or the money? Just drop it in the chat. I was like, when I was creating this presentation, I'm like, how can I make it more like, something that you can actually resonate with? And I was like, oh, this is really good idea. I love it. So yeah, because this is how I would imagine probably my fitness journey right now. So yeah, let me know. Car, job, or the money kind of resonated with you the most, which is the money, fixing the car with the mechanic, accountability, your job, your manager is checking on you, and then we have a budget, we know exactly what to do. So we have basically your home is covered, your job is covered, your money is covered, but your body doesn't have a plan. Your body is just leaking, like what is going on? Why are you not focusing on you? Why do you don't have a plan like for everything else, right? So this is something that I want you to imagine. Like the car example, the joke one. Nice. I'm glad that you liked it, girls. I am super happy about that. But anyway, so yeah, moving on. I definitely want you to imagine I want you to maybe close your eyes or whatever. Just like be really present in this moment. Walk into the gym, confident, or picking up the dumbbell really confidently in a crop top, maybe shorts, and you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly. Like there are maybe some dudes, like really big bodybuilders, and you just walk in and you're like, oh, fuck you. Like I know exactly what to do because I'm fucking confident. Okay. And nothing will throw you off in the gym. And then after the gym, you go out with your friends, you eat pizza, no guilt at all, and then they will comment on you. You look so amazing. How come you are eating pizza? And then you will still see the scale drop on Monday. Okay? And it's just because if you're gonna stick to a plan for more than 2 weeks, or actually 3 or 4 weeks, and you will feel proud, you will feel less bloated, you will feel more energized, and then you will celebrate those small wins, you will win overall. Like the fitness journey will become easy. Okay. And I want you to always remember, imagine as well, like next summer, or maybe like for December celebrations or whatever, I want you to look in a mirror. You will see your toned arms, you will see the toned belly, you will see the body that you actually feel proud of. How would that feel? Like, can you drop a fire if you can already see this version of you? Like being, I don't know, in the tight dresses on your Christmas parties, that you are not ashamed to take pictures with your friends. You will not be hiding behind your friends on the pictures as well. Or when you will be taking pictures with your family, you'll be like, "Can I be at front? Because I want you to see my toned legs, toned arms. This is me." Every single photo shoot, I'm like, "Can I be at front so you can see my legs?" And they're like, "Oh my God." So this is what you can actually achieve, okay? And that happened to many of my clients, over like 300 ladies, and including me as well, when they applied the flexible dieting, when they focused on the plan. So you just need to sit down, make a plan, and definitely stick to it for more than like 3 weeks at least. Okay. And this is actually what happened to my client. She was so conscious in the underwear, and she was like, even though she was smiling, she wasn't happy. And she was like, I want to go out. I want to feel fucking confident. I want to drink wine. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then 1 year later, boom, she is so confident. She found a boyfriend as well. She's super happy. And she is wearing dresses like never before. The same for Maria Teresa here. She was never confident in underwear. That's why she was like, can you please hide my face because I look disgusting. That's what she told me. I'm like, okay. And then now she's sending me these kind of pictures, how toned she is, how energized she is when she is walking on the hills, when she is with their friends, like she dropped actually 18 kilos at the end of the program. And then basically all the clothes are really loose. They are so big. Another client, they are like, I've never felt so good in the bikini. And then here. Look at this beauty. She's a nurse. She's working 12 hours a day as a nurse, like night shifts, morning shifts, whatever. And then she still put the hard work in. And then what I'm teaching actually in my program is how to be fucking confident. So as you can tell on those ladies, all three of them on this picture, they got so confident in just 6 months or 1 year. So this is something that you can definitely achieve if you're gonna practice your confidence as well. How you can be confident within your body, but it will not happen if you're constantly failing, if you're constantly starting all over again. That's not how the confidence is built. Okay. So that's why tracking your workouts, having a structure, measuring your progress every 2 weeks is super important. Because if you are not tracking it, how do you know if it's working? How do you know that you are progressing? How do you know that you are making amazing progress every week, every 2 weeks? How do you know your body is changing? How do you know your hormones are really fueled? Okay. So these 4 days, ladies, I hope that you learned so much because this was just the Kickstarter for you. Okay. And I want you to let me know in just a couple of weeks, be like, okay, now I know what to do exactly. I know how to apply everything, and then I'm seeing results every fucking day. Okay. That's what I'm imagining for you. That's why you are on this call, you are on this masterclass. That's why you joined this challenge to change your life. Okay. Agree? Drop some fire emojis if you want to change your life, because this is something that can actually happen to you. Cool. Perfect. So tomorrow, I want to know your biggest win of the whole 4 days. How are you feeling? What have you learned? I want to see the scale. If you've measured your scale on Monday, you can measure tomorrow as well in the morning before you're gonna eat after your toilet. And then definitely hop on a scale and just post your win into the Facebook group. I want to celebrate you. I want to say I am super fucking proud of you all because you managed, you've done it, you did the hard work, and this is just the Kickstarter. Like imagine how how you can actually look like in the next 3 months or 6 months or maybe a year. You know, your life will change. You will have more opportunities in your life, in your work, in your relationships. Your boyfriend will love you even more when he's gonna like spunk you on your ass, you know, and he'll be like, oh fuck, you are so toned. You know, do you want this feeling? For sure, right? Because it will boost your confidence as well. We are not, we think that we are doing this for us. We do, but also we want to be celebrated by others too, just so our confidence is kind of boosting. Does it sound good? Ladies, was this useful? And then tomorrow I'm gonna be also drawing a winner, two winners actually. One will win the Gymshark card, who was the most active in the Facebook groups or in the master classes. And then also I'm gonna draw a winner who was the most active in my app with the workouts, with the nutrition, plus overall how active you were. So get excited. It's gonna be by 10 a.m. So yeah, it will be in the Facebook group. I'm gonna message you privately if you win because you're gonna get this value, get this prize. So definitely stay tuned. And then if you are not planning to continue with me, then I will deactivate your access in my app by Friday, by tomorrow, by 12 p.m. Okay. If you'd like to set up a strategy call to just go over what to do after the challenge, if you want to set up like a plan what to actually do to see faster and better results, then just DM me toned and I'll see how I can help you. We can definitely chat and then we can come up with the free strategy call date and time that suits us both. Okay? Sounds good? Was it helpful? Do you feel more motivated? Do you know exactly what to do now? Type hell yes or type no, or you can also ask me questions. We still have time. Drop some questions, ladies. I'm here for you. No questions. You know everything. So you will wake up tomorrow. You know exactly what to do. You know how to not start over On Monday, you will continue actually this weekend.
Continue tracking.
Okay, okay. Even though you will be going out, you will be on holidays.
I'll do my best. I do want to do this, so I'll really have to try.
Nice, nice. Perfect. Good. I got a question about food and training. What do you suggest eating after workout? It depends what workout you do. So there's so many things actually that I would have to know to suggest what you should be eating because I don't know your body. I don't know if, you are seeing results. How is your workout? Is it strength training? Do you lift heavy? Do you do more like a cardio? Do you do HIIT? So there's like varieties of like answers for this question, to be honest. But yeah, I would definitely stick with some carbs and protein. Carbs and protein. Best time to work out. That's all personalized. So whatever suits you. It should be flexible. It should be flexible. Because everyone is different. Again, everyone is unique, ladies, okay? That's why I don't have one simple answer to each of you, just because you are all unique. So I can't tell you do 6 a.m. workout, do 12 p.m. workout, because it might not be suitable for your work. It might not be suitable for your family life, right? So you just need to find your own time to actually stay consistent, right? So again, it's all about consistency. It's all about planning and knowing exactly what to do and when to do that. Yes, definitely eat after workout. Yeah. How much time you should pass, just eat after workout. There's no crazy science behind this specifically. Definitely eat just carbs and protein so you actually recover faster. But yeah, just eat after workout. But do you know actually like what workout to do to see amazing results? That's the question you should be asking. Because yeah, food, what to eat before and after workout. Okay, yeah, you might have banana and Greek yogurt, whatever. But how will you stick to those workouts consistently for the next 6 months, for the next 1 year? How will you make sure that you are progressing in those workouts? Do you have a plan in those workouts? How can you make sure that you are seeing the results every single week in those workouts? It's not about a banana after workout, right? It's more about the overall plan. How are you gonna get the results so you will stay motivated? Does it make sense? Okay. Any more questions? And Diana, for example, with your boyfriend, it's two different bodies, so you cannot really compare that just because he doesn't have that many hormones like you. For example, us as women, we tend to hold more water retention based on our period and based on our phases of the period where we are. Also, if we ate more carbs during the night, if we, I don't know, if we are eating enough fiber, if we got enough sleep. So the female body is super complex. It's very hard to navigate. There is like a lot of strategy in our body, like crazy. That's why I only focus on women and not guys because guys are fucking easy. You're just gonna give them two exercises and some steaks and they will be ripped. Like it's easy for the guys. But for us, for women, with the hormones, with everything going on, with our brain, with our periods, it is so challenging to actually lose the weight and to keep up with the boyfriends. So yeah, definitely don't compare yourself so you are not feeling like, he's on top of it or whatever and you are failing. It's not
Oh,
true. You are
he's
just like,
not.
yeah, yeah,
That's not my problem with him. He's a sugar addict and he's always eating like the most random sugary things. I am really doing my best in holding back and, like preparing my own meals, but sometimes it's hard. So
yeah,
that's my problem.
yeah.
Um,
Honestly, they're because they don't have to deal with metabolism like we do.
Mm.
Because I
Yeah, he
used to have a
burns.
boyfriend as well, and he was sugar addicted, like crazy.
Hmm.
And yeah, he was ripped. He had abs. That's what I'm telling. Like he was going with me maybe to the gym like twice a week, and he had the best body ever. And then he was eating so much sugar on a daily basis. I even calculated it one day, and he was eating like 90 grams of sugar per day. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like how? But if I would eat the 90 grams of sugar, I would be probably like 20 kilos heavier by the time we broke up. So yeah, it's really challenging.
Yeah, yeah, no, he's just like downing bottles of fruit juice and then eating chocolate and then, like he's drinking a lot of sugar also, not just eating
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
But then he's burning, and actually this brings up a question for me because his watch is showing that he's burning 3,000 calories plus per day just by existing. And I was actually curious in this sense, like how much can we rely on our like the fitness watch to calculate how much we burn? Is that something accurate or is just like a hit and miss?
Nope. I never tracked it. None of my clients are tracking it. It's not relevant. You don't need this information.
Okay. No, just because it's like doing it automatically, like it's not something that, it's
Yeah.
set, but then for me it shows somewhere around in between 800 and 2,000 calories a day. And then for him it's always like 3,500, but he's also like 1 meter 92, so like I know it has to do with the size of the body as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just curious how accurate and reliable this information is.
It's not reliable at all. And basically, yeah, guys are working differently as well because they have more muscles. In general, they have more muscles, they have more testosterone, they have faster metabolism. They don't have hormones like we do. So yeah, their body completely works differently, and that's why I wouldn't focus on how much calories you actually burn because it doesn't really matter. It what matters is everything else. It's like how
Mhm.
much are you actually eating to lose weight? Are you actually building the muscles with the right plan so you are increasing your metabolism too? And are you sleeping enough? Are you drinking more water? Are you getting enough supplements and stuff like that?
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. So don't stress about those numbers at all.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know how much I am burning. I've never checked it. Yeah, honestly, yeah, steps is the only thing I am calculating with my watch. Or sometimes when I'm doing Bulgarian split squats, I'm just for fun checking my heart rate and it's like super high, but that's it. So heart rate sometimes and just steps. That's all you need. Anything else? Do you feel like these 4 days was useful? Do you feel good?
I think for me it was a test of accountability in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because even for today, I tried to plan in such a way that I can make it for the call. I knew that it's not mandatory and that I can watch always the recording, but I really took it as a test of really sticking to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in that sense, it was definitely helpful so I can again test myself.
Yeah, definitely. And that's about the accountability. Like, again, if we don't have the accountability, like in our job, then we will not stick with it, or it will be harder. I mean, you can stick with it, but it will be kind of lonely. It will be a lot of mental health tests as well, because you will always be like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. But then you're like, let's go, let's do it. I do want
Mm,
to do it. But if you have someone like to keep you accountable, then you know you need to show up because now you are not failing just you, which is acceptable. Like, okay, no one knows I just failed, right? So I'm gonna start on Monday. But if you know that you have someone watching over you, then you don't want to fail your manager, you don't want to fail your coach, you don't want to fail someone that you said that you're gonna do this promise. So yeah, it's definitely about the accountability for sure. Yeah, very well done. I love that. Perfect. Amazing. How was the workouts? Did you enjoy it all? How many have you done?
So for me, I did like the last 3 days. Today, I chose to do a home one.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was really tough for me. It was crazy. Like the
Okay.
glutes were paining, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Perfect. So three workouts done, but very well done. This is how you see, like my workouts are not just random, they are very strategic. That's why you are feeling the muscles. That's why you are feeling the pain. I mean, the good pain, right, in the muscles. So yeah, imagine doing another 4 days of this and then another 4 days. Yeah, here we go. Well done, Helen. Well done. With exercising, completed all 4 days. I wanted to postpone, but I forced myself. Was it hard? Yes, fuck yes. And again, it just shows you that without the accountability, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't probably complete all those 4 days. Without having a plan, you wouldn't complete all these workouts, right? Because what will happen? Okay, I don't want to work out. I don't know what to do. And then you would probably do one random workout. But now, because you had the accountability, you had me to check on you and this community, this amazing community who was super active. I love that. And you showed up for the community, you showed up for me, you showed up for yourself. And then you knew exactly what to do. So you knew it will take you like 30, 40, 50 minutes maximum. Even if it's hard, you still did it. So well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, ladies. Perfect. Any other takeaways that you might have? I'm so glad that you enjoyed these 4 days. And I'm not sure if you are in Prague, by the way, this is just like popped into my head. If you don't know if you are working right, like if you don't know if your form is correct, I am gonna be hosting in-person workshop, which is just twice a year. I'm gonna be hosting a workshop in Prague on the 4th of October. Um, and we will be going over how to actually lift dumbbells, how to lift barbells, how to progressively overload as well, how to do the hip thrust, how to focus on the glutes and stuff like that, just so you are not injuring yourself when you are going to lift a little bit heavier. We will also go over more nutrition tips, how to actually eat in more details. So I have like some comparisons as well. My client is actually cooking for us, so we're gonna have food. So we will have some good cheesecakes. I ordered cheesecakes because I love cheesecakes. So she will be doing cheesecakes for us and some another food. And then we will have group workout as well. So yeah, that's just if you are free, if you want to take your fitness to the next level, if you want me to check on your form in person, then let me know about 4th of October and then I can send you more details. That's just in Prague. Okay, ladies. If you don't have any more questions, I think we can eat dinner, sleep really nicely, and then tomorrow in the morning, I want you to sleep on it, write me your win, step on the scale, and then I'll see you soon, or I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time and for the information. It's really helpful for me.
You're welcome, and I'm hoping that you're gonna learn even more. Like, this is just the beginning, okay? So, yeah, I can see all the potentials in you all, ladies. And if you're gonna set your mindset to something, you have a plan, you have accountability, you can achieve anything. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Definitely.
Cool. I'll speak to you soon then.
Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, ladies.